Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Metal video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at stage 2 of the Ultimate Red Zone Buu Saga edition. Now usually with red zones I do stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, then all the challenges. For this one, because there was the inevitable will missions, basically I decided I'm going to do stage 2. Well, I've done stage 1 technically twice with 2 different builds, but I think I'm gonna just show stage 2 before I go back and show stage 1. I'll do that a little bit later and just kind of throw it in as a bonus video somewhere. But I wanted to really take a look at stage 2 before doing the special challenges and that. There's no special missions aside from time limit, which I have a pretty good team built for, and I think I will get it done shortly. But I really wanted to just kind of talk about the fight and a little bit about some alternative build ideas. So the big thing with this kind of build, this team and everything, so to cut a long story short, the big thing with this fight is it's 2 phases. You've got the first phase against Strength Evil Buu, you have the second phase against AGL Super Buu. Now AGL Super Buu, to cut a long story short, very strong and also does an AoE super attack, which we already know is not the coolest thing in Dokkan, AoE super attacks. I think people are super tired of them, although thematically it does fit for Super Buu, so of course we have to deal with it. The Strength one on the other hand, very tough fight as well. The AGL Super Buu also gets progressively stronger as well, so the longer you fight him, the harder he gets. So what you want to try and do is actually aim for bringing a large portion of your damage for the second phase. So the first phase is Strength type. Obviously, you want to bring quite a few tech type units for the second phase, which is AGL. Now this plays into your factor because the Strength phase, although obviously quite challenging, is a little bit weaker than the AGL phase, although challenging. He can hit hard. I think he's hitting like 400k normals or around about there, and he's firing very like over 1 million supers or strength boosts. It's not like he doesn't hit hard, but you don't have type disadvantage bringing tech units. So what I do is I front load my team with as many tech units as possible. This will allow me to have a huge damage outburst against the AGL Buu. Alternatively as well, you could bring anyone that guarantees crits, etc. But I think overall you do want to keep an eye out on relying on crits sometimes, because whenever you have a unit that they're gonna crit but they don't crit, then it's a bit of a problem. So let's talk about team build. So specifically for this, it's an Android Cell Saga hybrid team. So we are running an Android Cell Saga team under the tech Trunks. Our friend lead is going to be a Super Saiyan Vegeta. So Vegeta, the transforming one, excellent unit by the way, absolutely amazing. He's going to be our friend lead, and the whole team is Super Saiyans. So we've got tech Super Trunks, we've got tech Vegeta who transforms, we've got tech Trunks, the Android Cell Saga Battle Armor one, we have the tech Future Gohan, we have Strength Future Gohan, and we have Int Future Gohan. Now Strength Future Gohan, although technically weak to obviously the Majin Buu phase, also very good. Lots of damage, big damage augments as well. We'll be using an item to get him through that phase, and he'll be fine because his big damage reduction will still be up, his defense will be fully built, so he'll be more than fine. But realistically what Gohan brings is a very strong overall performance. Support memory, we're also going to be using just the Icarus, a little bit of a top up in terms of a heal, a little bit of a top up in terms of stats. And then we have the AGL Super Vegeta, who is going to be rocking as a little bit of a support / pseudo tank at certain points in time. And that's it. Honestly, a very nice team. So functionally, very nice team. Deals very well with the first phase. Will deal very well with the second phase. Obviously, transforming Vegeta, very big source of damage, as you can well imagine. Super Trunks as well, with his active skills and his damage levels, very good. Aside from the AoE, there isn't too much that we have to deal with. So Trunks and units like that are pretty good. There's no like AoE normals and things like that. And Trunks should be fine against the AoE super attack, more or less. It's the big damage we get when we transform into Super Trunks that we're kind of exchanging out for. So it is something that we're going to want to roll with. Now, obviously, the AoE super attack is a big problem. It's going to hurt. It's not an attack that doesn't hurt. It hits pretty hard, and it's going to hit 3 of your units. Think of it as like a harder variant of the strength Broly fight, or phase of the Broly red zone. So it's tough. It's going to hurt. Either use an item, or if you're running a no item run, which I will be doing later on, but if it's a really big thing to you that you have to do it straight away with no items, then consider bringing either key nullification, or alternatively consider bringing evasion. That's probably what's going to get you through. But yeah, in terms of like overall performance, I think this team did really well. Of course, there's a time limit mission which I'll do separately. I always like to do the mission separately, because then there's like 3 team builds. You know, I show this is how you beat it. This is how you beat it with a mission category. This is how you beat it in an item. So then people have like 3 teams to reference. I always like doing that. It's just more fun for me as well. So yeah, but ultimately at the end of the day, I think what's really, really cool is that this team was very solid on the offensive front. Vegeta is a big help to that. So if you have Vegeta, definitely consider running Vegeta. Vegeta is very good. He's excellent. He carries the load very nicely. And he's super reliable when it comes to damage. Like, we're talking big damage outburst. Now, Super Buu is not incredibly tanky. It's not like he's impossible to kill or anything. So I definitely think if you prioritize damage, you can get through these phases probably very fast. And that's the strategy I'm probably going to go with when it comes to the no item run. I'm going to try and basically defeat them before they defeat me by just out damaging them completely, and thus preventing them from firing off their supers. In fact, I think you can definitely do that for this AGL phase if you bring the right units. So yeah, I think for me, I'd have to say that feels like the go-to no item strategy for now, based on what I've done here. But this team did pretty well. On another day, I had Vegeta. I definitely think you could probably actually just do this team and get close to having a no item run. I think you probably switch out Tech, Battle Armor, Trunks in future Gohan. There are better options for sure. And then I think you could probably even switch out Super Trunks. Maybe switch out those 3 units for better tech options, maybe more reliable defensive units. But yeah, the big thing is Vegeta is going to just kind of decimate the opposition. You're going to see him here now with his active skill. Pretty much just win. There we go. Huge damage. Okay, excellent, all done. And now you can kind of call it a day. So Vegeta definitely is a huge aspect towards our overall output here. And if you got 2 of them, I think you're pretty much good to go. The nice thing is the first phase doesn't have any AoE, so you can build yourself up a little bit in that first phase. He is tanky enough to kind of build yourself a little bit of a footing, and then take on the AGL phase with, yeah, at least fully built up units. But yeah, that is basically it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. If you need any help, let me know. Yeah, leave a comment, it's always appreciated. But yeah, that is basically gonna be it from me. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Till then, take care, stay safe, and as always, bye.